Hi Geminis, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of September 17th through the 23rd. If you'd like to order a private reading, you can just click on the link below this video and it brings you to my booking site. Also, your October readings are going to be up later this week. Really excited about those. I'm playing catch up because I was out of town this weekend, so I'm sorry this is a little bit late, 2 days late. I apologize. Okay, let's get started. Let's talk about it. What's going on in your love life, Geminis? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. This is representing Leo or a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're involved with the fiery energy, but it can. But what it's really talking about, if you're not involved with the fiery energy, or even if, it's talking about, in your love life, the need to listen to yourself. Okay? Geminis, you are so bright and so intelligent, like in a very fun, optimistic, excited way. Like you love experiencing things, you love learning things and talking about things and pulling in energies from all different people. But a lot of times your really inner close circle is smaller because it's like you interface with tons of people all the time. But in order to really let somebody in your circle, really open up to somebody, you have to feel like this. You have to really sense that they are good and they are good with you. You have to listen. You listen very closely to this. So in your love life this week, this is telling you, this is calling you to do this. Okay? Don't think about it so much this week. Feel about it. Feel the passion. Feel the love. Okay. What's going on with you? This is you. This is your person. Challenge, benefit, outcome. Ace of Swords. Clarity. Queen of Wands. Okay. Are you dealing with a fire sign, an Aries? Maybe. Five of Swords. King of Swords. You want clarity. You don't want to feel like you have regret because you missed an opportunity for growth. That's why you have to listen. Silence the outside exterior world. Silence all the words around you this week. Okay, when you're talking about your person or your love, or if you're trying to figure out your love life, silence all the exterior, like think of that as white noise. That is you. It's how you communicate. But this week with this card, this is calling you to silence that, or temper that down a little bit and listen. Okay? Because that's where you're going to get the clarity. You don't want to have something that you regret. These owls in this Five of Swords represent wisdom learned after the fact. Wisdom learned that something could have been born or something could have grown. Again, this baby is wrapped in a green cloak. Something could have grown. Something could have developed. And that's lost now. That's what this lesson learned is. That's what these owls are represent. Wisdom that it was lost. Okay, this is a lose-lose situation. Your other person, your partner, your other half, they are feeling that too. That's why it's a lose-lose situation. So listen. Listen. King of Swords, again. So intelligent, so analytical, so logical, so strategic, but he also leaves emotion out of it. And in a sense, look at him. Okay, in a sense, he has kind of this Eastern warrior, Eastern wisdom about him. Look at these feathers, like from his brain. Okay, this is you, Geminis. The arrow shooting through the air. Okay, from this bow. This is talking about, again, being being silent, being in a still place so you can figure it out, so you can hear. Okay, nobody else is around him. Okay, he's strategizing in silence. This is something that can grow. This is something that can be long-term. The Queen of Wands here is representative of, or she's holding a little kitty here. Okay, a little baby lion or cheetah. She's holding him and she's keeping him and she's going to mother him or her until he grows into a fierce feline. Okay, something that is very action oriented, but she's mothering him. So this speaks of longevity, acting for longevity. So Geminis, this week, this is kind of a big week for you in terms of love, because it is requiring you to look at the longevity and search for the clarity within your own soul and within your own mind, so something doesn't get lost. So something doesn't get lost in the shuffle, because it can be, and it can be something that was very promising. So don't lose sight of what this can be. Okay? Get that clarity. Get that clarity that you need, but you have to listen to it. What's going on in your with your person? 5 of Cups, regret. Okay? 5 of Wands. They could be in a dark place here too. Okay? Trying to, again with the lion, this forceful positivity, like pushing through this negative space. All this darkness here, like this is an internal battle. They're going through an internal battle because there is regret here. 7 of Pentacles. You both have the same goal, whether you know it or not yet. Geminis, whether you know it or not, you both have the same goal. You're shooting towards the same thing, and you might not know it yet because you're not listening. Okay? They may not be listening too either, but they're aware, like there is regret. They're trying to push through this negative space they're in. This is you and them. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, there's still work to be done, but something beautiful has already begun to grow. Something beautiful has already begun to grow, and it has staying power. There is longevity here. So keep going. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Something very stable and grounded and real. Something that you can touch and feel. Something you can be proud of and hold on to. That's how they're feeling. They are wanting to forget regret. Even this regret, he's looking in the past. The lion's pushing towards all this darkness, towards the future, because he knows that more work needs to be done. And he's completely willing to do it because he knows how beautiful, what this beautiful 10 of Pentacles can grow into with you, Geminis. The challenge is the Chariot. This is a challenge because right now, maybe you've already been through this space. Maybe they're here right now and there's no movement forward. Maybe that's a good thing because maybe it allows this silence so you can hear. So they can do this on their own also. Sometimes that's healthy in relationships. The benefit is the 3 of Pentacles, and yes, of course, okay, this is a relationship that can grow. This is a relationship that can be leveled up. Again, we have this symbolism here with this baby. Don't lose sight of this potential because it is very much here. This is the benefit. The outcome is the 6 of Wands, the victory card. The victory card. Okay. Like Johnny Drama says on Entourage, victory. Okay, there is victory here. I don't even want to clarify this too much, Geminis. I think it's pretty clear. But I'll clarify a couple. Let's clarify a couple. Please clarify the 5 of Swords. And I'm going to do all the clarifiers so I'm not like pulling and then talking and then shuffling and then talking and shuffling and talking. Let me pull all these clarifiers real quick. Please clarify this 5 of Swords for Geminis. That was the Sun card that tried to pop through. Maybe it needed to pop through. Maybe that's what needs to be illuminated, is all the positivity and potential that this love has, that your love has. Please clarify this 5 of Swords for Geminis. Please clarify this 5 of Cups for Gemini's person. Please clarify this Ace of Swords. I feel like I need to clarify that too. Please clarify this Ace of Swords. Please clarify this Ace of Swords. Clarify this Chariot. That's a challenge. What's the 7 of Swords? Maybe there's no movement forward because there is fear of overconfidence and sneaky behavior. Maybe that's why there is no movement forward just yet. Please clarify the Chariot for Geminis. Page of Wands. Again, Geminis, this clarity is going to come from solitude. It is going to come from silence, from listening, from contemplating. The 5 of Swords is being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Yes, there is a decision that needs to be made. Something is being learned, and something can be done with that knowledge. This regret that your partner or your person has, they feel there's nothing more that they can do. There's no action that they can take. That's why this is Chariot is in the challenge position. They feel that there is, again, feeling with Cups. They feel there is no additional action that they can take towards you to rectify the situation. Not right now, anyway. That's, again, why there is this pause and this need for this pause. Whether or not this is true, this is what they are feeling. They're in a dark place and they're trying to, like, be positive their way out of it. But in the meantime, there is silence. And then again, we have the Chariot is your challenge card. The Page of Wands is clearly saying, okay, communication needs to be done, but very positive communication, very productive communication before action. But before that, there needs to be a pause on your end, Gemini. Them too, they're pausing. They see positivity, they're working through it. But sometimes silence is the great clarifier. I'm going to pull high-level advice and guidance cards for you, Geminis. High-level advice and guidance messages for Geminis. High-level advice and guidance messages. Temperance, 2 of Wands, 2 of Discs. There is Advice and guidance. Okay, keep in mind, this is advice and guidance. You need to find emotional balance. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And before a decision can be reached, before there can be stability and certainty about steps being moving forward. But you have to figure this out internally. They have to figure this out internally. And then we have this, we have this past and this future aspect to the Two of Wands, and this direction forward, or this gaping hole of emotional, like, where am I right now? I don't know. I have this past. I want this future. What do I do? Okay. That can be one way to look at the Two of Wands. It's a deciding point. Same with the Two of Pentacles. But the thing with the Two of Pentacles is nothing will take place. No certainty will be gained. No knowledge will be gained until one of these pentacles is removed. A choice is made to remove one of the pentacles so she can open her eye and see. Okay. So this week is a big week, Geminis, for you. But it is going to be requiring you to listen. Okay. Not listen to words. Listen to yourself. Spend some time in solitude or with other people that aren't this person. And listen. They're doing the same thing. And there is victory here, though. Okay, just is going to be requiring some contemplation. All right, Geminis, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will see you later on this week with my monthlies. All right, bye.